Guys, welcome to another one of our reviews. I'm the Worm, and this is the Proton. Today we're doing another juice review of which we do receive free of charge from vapegear.co.uk, so big thank you to Keith and Kirsty for sending these down. Obviously we've got our tyres on again. Thank you very much, Kirsty, for them. They were just one each. We've got different colours ones and they make a noise, as you've probably seen in the two other videos we've had. But he's going to do it again. So yeah.
Right, let's crack on.
Yes.
What we're doing today, guys, another juice review, and this is the Snickerthon from Vape Gear. It is I guess Snickers flavoured e-liquid from Vape Gear. Worms cracked straight on, Zeus, Magneto, full charge battery, about 0.8 ohm coil on silica. Few particulars, $3.70 is your price, guys, for 10ml, lovely and reasonable. You get your 60-40 PG-VG ratio, which is nice, depending on what your preference is, obviously, guys. But it's edging its way towards 50-50, so that can only be a good thing, I think, anyway. I'm not finished. Tactile labels, chip compliant labels, child safety bottles, all that good stuff.
Yeah, Snickers. I don't actually like Snickers, and it tastes resemblant of Snickers, but it's more like a weaker Snickers. It's not as strong as like the actual bar itself. I definitely get in the nut through and a little bit of caramelly sweetness, but chocolate, I think it's melded in with the caramel sweetness on this one. It's not going through so much as the chocolate, it's more like a caramel sweet peanut, and it's not my preference because I don't like Snickers, but it's not overly a bad juice. You can taste the flavours you're meant to, except for the chocolate's a little bit kind of melded in with the caramel, but other than that, it tastes alright, I suppose. I mean, it's hard for me on this one because I don't actually like Snickers, so take that as you will.
I do like Snickers. I've got to say, I've tried this on a few different builds. This is not the one it's performed best on, but I am tasting definitely peanut and a caramel, and you can't taste like the nougat or the nougat, whatever it's called, but you get the kind of creaminess through from it. Chocolate's a very underlying flavour in this, guys, but then all chocolate e-liquids, even if they're just chocolate flavour, are underlying chocolate. But when it's all mixed, yeah, I'm kind of left even still now with a Snickers flavour in my mouth, so that can only be a good thing because it's meant to be a Snickers e-liquid. Yeah.
Obviously, guys, we give 2 ratings out of 10. One for what it's meant to taste like, and the other is our own personal take on the actual juice. You may want to look at the first one because that's the one you actually want to know. But obviously, we said this before. If your palate is very similar to ours, like the kind of vapes you like, we give that vote the rating as well, just so you can whether or not you're going to like this or not.
You hit first?
Yeah. Does it taste like Snickers? Yes, but it's not as strong as you would expect. It's more of a mild Snickers. Snickers light, shall we call it?
For God's sake.
Mr. Proton's phone.
It's even on silent.
Yes, it's like a light Snickers bar to me. So does it taste what it's meant to? Yes. It just could do with being a little bit stronger in my eyes, so I'm going to give this one a 9. Because it does taste like it's meant to. I think it just could do with being a little bit stronger on certain parts just to bring through that full Snickers flavour.
For me, it tastes like caramel, it tastes like nuts, it tastes like nougat, and there's an underlying chocolate, so it ticks all 4 of the Snickers boxes. When combined, as you're actually vaping it, not so much a strong Snickers as Worm pointed out, but you do get left with a Snickers taste in your mouth. So for me, what it's supposed to taste like out of the bottle, I'm going to give it an 8 overall, but I think it's probably, it's the closest. I've tried a few Snickers flavours, we both have, and this is the closest one we've tried, so it's probably a 10 for what is actually achievable when trying to combine these kind of flavours. Caramel's always a bitch when you're doing e-liquid, so that is what it is.
It does overpower a lot of stuff.
It does definitely.
For me personally, it's a 5. This would be one that I wouldn't mind buying. It would just sit on the back of the desk or table, wherever I stored me at the time, and it would be there if I need a juice as a backup. It wouldn't be one that I go out of my way to buy. It would be one that it was nice to try, but it's not my personal preference, so 5.
For me personally, I don't mind this liquid at all actually. I'm going to give it a 7 overall. Throw hit on it is quite low, 1 for a 12 obviously. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 12. A 12? I'm going to give it a 7, sorry, for the 12. I think this is one that would work better for me in a low nicotine strength, like a 6, something like that, just purely because I think it would give those flavours, those sweeter flavours, tend to come through better when the nicotine's not there. So that may affect it, but obviously, guys, it's your nicotine strength, you'll be used to them kind of flavours at that strength.
And also your preference as well, so you may enjoy this even more than we did.
Yeah, definitely. Here you go, we'd recommend you try it, guys. If you're into a Snickers kind of vape, this is the closest we've tried. So that is what it is. We done?
Yeah.
Feel pretty much done. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Mr. Proton. It's been the Worm. See you soon.